guys, what is up? It is Nikolai7. Welcome back to the channel. I am back with more Mass Effect with you, for you, guys. Anyways, we're basically picking. I don't like that. Anyways, we're basically picking it back up right where we left off last time, and they're doing dialogues. We're just kind of, yeah.
Just take a deep breath.
Oh, there we go.
I still can't believe Dad's dead. This should have been his moment.
Dad!
It's yours. You just need to decide what you're gonna do with it.
Dad's dead!
I'm just not sure I'm ready.
We weren't ready to fall out of the sky on Habitat 7, but we survived that.
Right. So, always keep a jump jet handy.
Exactly.
She'll want to see crew assignments first.
Okay, folks. This is what we've been waiting for. Reservations know the docking procedures are now in effect.
Yep.
We've got 20,000 colonists still asleep, and we'll need somewhere to put them when the alarm clock goes off.
Oof, I might need to get my glasses. I'm not currently wearing them, and I might need to go grab them. I left them in the other room, which is fun. So that's a thing.
It'll be nice to see some friendly faces this time.
The Nexus runs a support crew, just enough to finish building the station and provide safe harbor for the Arks.
We're assuming they're
Means
actually
we can start
friendly.
waking our people up.
They built a bar, right? Gotta have champagne for the welcome party.
You're expecting one?
After what we've been through, I could use a buzz.
We all
Lol.
could.
Yeah. Rough ride so far.
Can I just get
We'll
drunk?
bounce back. Real food and a shower are just ahead.
Potentially. It's dark.
Here we are.
Press Y to track. Oh, hold Y to track.
I don't see any champagne.
Where is everybody?
New location discovered.
Well, this can't be right.
It's like everything's on standby.
If it's a surprise party, they're doing an awfully good job of it.
Construction worker?
Hi there.
Hello?
We're from Ark Hyperion, and wondering where everybody went.
Did he hear you?
Did you say an Ark?
I did.
Yeah, we just got in. But we thought you were all dead.
What?
Or captured, or lost in dark space, or...
But you're here. You have no idea how much this means.
I'm confuzzled.
I don't believe it.
What?
I'm Tyrion Candros. I lead our militia on the Nexus.
Hello.
I'm Ryder. This is Cora Harper and Liam Costa, part of the Pathfinder team.
I'm sorry for the confusion. Our sensors told us an Ark had arrived, but Helios is notorious for scrambling equipment. We thought you were just another malfunction.
We're definitely here. Why is that?
But aren't you expecting us?
You're the first Ark we've seen. After a year of waiting and no sign of the others, we shuttered this area and stopped looking.
You've been stranded for a whole year?
Longer. I'll fill you in on the way to Op Center. Everything that could go wrong with
I'm
our
attracted to
plan
this
has.
alien.
We arrived 14 months ago. Right away, we hit a band of dark energy that knocked us off course.
We're familiar with it.
Then you'll know why we call it the Scourge. We lost whole sections of the station. A lot of people died. No power, no food. The chaos went on for months. It finally led to armed rebellion. When order was restored, the insurgents were banished. Exiles, we call them.
Are things back to normal?
Ah, fuck.
Not even close.
Oh, okay, we're good. I
But
wasn't sure
you're
that was
here
gonna
now,
cut
so
off
maybe
the
the worst is over.
dialogue.
No word from the other Pathfinders?
No word from anyone, period.
Any threats from the locals?
So far, we've stayed hidden. We're in no shape to deal with an attack.
We had a first contact situation on Habitat 7. Whole thing went south. They tried to kill us.
That wasn't first contact. We know about them. Those aliens... We're here.
What about those aliens? What about those aliens?
Check out the security situation.
You should know our command structure has been fractured. Some of us are filling in for leaders who died.
Is it true?
They said drop everything and report for duty.
And no one
Alright.
was expecting an arc to finally show up.
Lol.
Docking procedures are green across the board.
Stand by to merge Hyperion power into the grid.
Hello.
The crew of the Hyperion.
Good luck.
Come back, love
I'm
me.
Jaren Tan, director of the initiative. You have no
Yeah.
idea how much your arrival means to us.
It means more to us.
Not as much as it means to us. We had one hell of a time getting here. Nice to see some friendly faces.
Hungry faces. Any supplies you can spare would be appreciated.
This is Foster Addison. She oversees colonial affairs.
Well, you're gonna starve. Well, maybe
Where's
not.
the Pathfinder?
You're looking at him.
You're not Alec Ryder.
My father's dead. He made me his successor.
Oh.
Alec is dead.
Yep. He's dead.
Please understand. The entire initiative is at risk. None of the Golden Worlds panned out. They're a bust. And there's been no word from the other arcs.
What happened to them?
Unknown. Our supplies are nearly depleted. Rationing bought us some time, but even that's running out.
We need to find more resources. But that takes people. And we can't wake them up.
Until they have somewhere to live. A golden world.
Now more than ever, we need a Pathfinder.
It now falls to you, Ryder. Are you up to the task?
I still love how they call us by our last name instead of our first. My father thought so. I hope so. I am.
I may not have been the first choice, but I'm ready for this.
Youthful enthusiasm will only get you so far in Andromeda.
Let me live my life,
That's no way to
bitch.
treat a guest. I'm Nak Morkesh, superintendent of this station. Hope they
Hello.
haven't scared you off already.
It's nothing personal.
He's very
but now
flamboyant.
isn't the time for on-the-job training.
At least the Pathfinder here seems willing to try. We could use a fresh perspective.
It's not like we have a
You've
choice.
heard my concerns.
Bitch.
I'll leave you to it.
I wanted to pause. I don't think that I can pause
We're
during
all feeling
cutscenes.
pressure. Let's have a private word in my office, Ryder. We'll discuss giving you a scout ship. I'm happy to work out the details with your associate.
Like, this bitch is all mad. I'm like, what else do you
Welcome to
want?
the
We're the
Nexus.
Pathfinder. Like, you don't have an option but to let us have on-the-job training because there's no one else to do this job. Get over yourself, lady. I'm sorry.
Thank you for standing up for me there.
Hope's in short supply here. What little we can find should have a chance.
Ma'am,
to
the Hyperion's core is now online.
Let me show you something.
Cash, you're a girl. Okay, one, that bitch is ugly. Two, Cash is a girl. Didn't know that. I'm
An
sorry.
hour ago, that was all dark. But with the power from your ship, you're keeping the lights on. You have my vote.
And when the power runs out,
You'd best go talk to Director Tan. Make sure that doesn't happen. And don't be shy. Come see me when you have a chance.
Wow, that's pretty. Am I actually in a spot where you can save them? Oh, wow, look, I can actually save the game. I think this is the first time I can actually save my game on the entire time I've been here.
Hello, Console.
Hello.
You and I are going to be very good friends.
You are adorable. I want an alien boyfriend. That's why I'm single. Can aliens come abduct me, please? I want to romance your kind.
You have a job. If you want to keep it, do it. God.
Hello.
All
bitch.
right, what happened?
to who?
To whom? And your goddamn father. Sorry, my face is tired from dealing with everything. And right now, I just want to know what happened with Alec.
He wanted me.
In the moment, it saved my life. But it seems my father meant for me to get the role eventually.
It isn't hereditary. If we wanted an inbred monarchy, we could have left half our gene stock back home. Not home. The Milky Way. This is home. This mess. We don't have a lot of options, Ryder. Maybe you'll prove your father right. After 14 months of failed colonization, forgive me if I don't hold my breath.
I really hate her. I really, really, really don't like this bitch. I get she's had a lot of shit going on, and I get things aren't going well, but that does not give you the right to sit there and be a complete dick to someone who didn't even fucking choose to be the new Pathfinder. His father did, who was the current one, chose that. So excuse me, bitch. Wow, I just swore a crap ton on this video is never gonna get monetized. I know I've been large enough for monetization, but you know.
How do you fit into the Nexus leadership?
I oversee the actual settlement effort. As the number of outposts is currently less than ideal, my influence is limited. As Tan is quick to remind me. Left a perfectly adequate career as a chief officer. Provincial capital, too. Only a new galaxy could pull me away. And here we are, idling.
You called my father Alec. No one does that.
A lot of us joined the initiative because of his vision. What he shared of it, anyway.
Were you friends? Or...
I'm not your new mother, if that's what you're asking. Or his friend. He hated that I didn't use his title. But no one's a Pathfinder until they've path-found something. Much like a colonial director without colonies.
I really just hate this woman.
there must be some kind of plan for encountering hostile aliens. We can't have been that naive.
We expected life, not an enemy that refuses to talk. They don't attack. They disinfect. We're nothing until we're bacteria. Sorry, 14 months and you stoop to poetry. That's how bad it is. Not sure who started it, but we're calling them Ket. Kandros will know more. Maybe too much.
You don't trust him?
I trust him to defend us. I do not trust a rising military influence in a supposedly civilian initiative. We came here to make history, Ryder, not repeat it. Ugh, goddamn poetry.
Also, guys, real quick, if you guys don't like the placement of my webcam, please let me know and I will 100% change it, or like, maybe make it a little small, because I know it is taking up a bit of space on the screen, and I do apologize for that. So if that bugs you guys, let me know in the comments and I can try adjusting it for the next part, assuming this is up before I record more. Yeah.
There's also the strange technology. Has anyone studied that?
We've tried. Not me. The brains in research. They're supposed to know their business. The current excuse? The tech we dug up on Mars was more advanced, but it was plug and go. The tech here thinks different? I don't know. We've mostly avoided it. And from what the Hyperion logs say about Alec, maybe that's good.
You've had no colony successes in over a year. How many tries is that?
Less than you'd think. The Scourge, spoiled worlds, exiles, hostiles. We can't just plop down an outpost and expect picket fences. We need the Pathfinder and Sam to scout, evaluate, and inspire. The initiative promised a goal. Andromeda has not cooperated.
And if it had?
Beautiful utopian horseshit. Colonies that produce and support each other. The Nexus as Citadel, not headed by Tan, or even me.
Excuse me, Director Addison.
Ryder?
It's Pathfinder.
Ryder, we're starving here. If we don't get a foundation of outposts to feed the initiative, we might as well be 600 years dead. Alec promised a lot. None of it panned out. That's what you're up against. Why people won't trust you. Why I don't trust you. Prove me wrong.
I want to slap her. Like, I understand, but I really, really, really want to fucking slap her. What? Whoa! Hello. Okay. Hello.
This is the planet where we landed. Habitat 7. It wasn't even close to livable.
That's been true of every world we found. Ryder, we were discussing your next expedition.
I thought I didn't measure up as Pathfinder.
Director Addison keeps her own counsel. I keep mine.
And when you disagree?
I oversee the entire initiative, and I have decided to give you a chance to prove yourself.
You don't really
To
have
that
a
end,
choice.
The Scourge dealt us a serious blow.
So...
Whatever it is, our scientists theorize it's not natural.
An artificial energy cloud?
It wasn't here when we left the Milky Way, yet it rendered all the golden worlds unlivable. Then there's the aliens you ran into, the Ket. They're obsessed with alien structures we found scattered around the cluster. They'll do anything to prevent others from accessing them. It seems murder isn't exclusive to the Milky Way. And now the challenge is to settle a world in spite of all that. This one here. Eos.
How?
You need to increase the viability of the planet so we can establish an outpost. Then we can bring more colonists out of stasis. The more colonists we have, the more resources we can gather to support the Nexus. Everything depends on it. There are 6 worlds we hope to settle.
Okay, but you said every planet you found is unlivable. So, how do I...
A good Pathfinder would relish the challenge of solving it.
Right. I think I should go check on things.
And if I fail, I guess it's no sweat off your back, right? You'll just look for another Pathfinder?
Placing bets on people is part of my job. Some of them pay off. Others...
At this point, I'm not
Just point
starting
me to my
drama.
ship and I'll be out of here.
They're prepping it now in the docking bay. The coordinates for Eos will be in the computer. And when you have a moment, we should discuss the missing arcs.
I was wondering about that. Ah!
Something wrong?
Ryder, Casey, me and Sam node on the Hyperion. Your implant needs attention, and we need to discuss a confidential matter.
No, I'm fine.
Hello, I don't like you.
You have my condolences for your father.
I appreciate it.
I didn't know him very well, although I understand he played a key role in planning the initiative. I'm sure he'd be concerned that we still have several arcs missing.
They're as much a part of the initiative as the human arc. But we'll find them.
We have to. Tens of thousands of colonists are unaccounted for. It paints the initiative in an unflattering light. Did you have some other business?
Nexus struggles.
It sounds like the Nexus has had a rough time of it.
Publicly, I would say we're more than up for the challenge. Privately, I can tell you, it's been a disaster. The Scourge killed hundreds, many of them our senior leadership.
Oh my god.
Even the founder of the initiative, Gian Garson, is dead.
How did Gene Garson die?
With the rest of the leadership. When the Nexus hit the Scourge, a large wing of stasis pods was destroyed.
Oh.
They were killed instantly. These people traveled 600 years and died before they even woke up. Gian Garson never glimpsed Helios. She never saw her vision realized.
That is so that's really upsetting, and that hurts my heart.
Candace mentioned something about hitting the Scourge. How did it play out?
Criminal elements took advantage of the emergency and preyed on people's fears. An uprising followed. We had no choice but to turn to the Krogan to deal with them. They crushed the mutiny and the criminals were banished. Exiles, we called them. I doubt we've heard the last of them. They're led by an outlaw, Sloane Kelly. She used to be one of ours.
Sloane.
Who is this Sloane Kelly?
She was head of security on the Nexus. She opposed the uprising at first, but eventually turned traitor and joined them. Misguided sympathy for the plight of the common citizen? Nonsense. They posed a direct threat to our existence.
Where's the
There don't
Krogan?
seem to be many Krogan around.
Good riddance. The Krogan demanded a greater say in political matters. The last place you want them involved. Their muscle, nothing more. Good for fighting and lifting heavy objects. When they didn't get what they wanted, they left.
I don't know what a Krogan is.
Why don't you like the Krogan?
It's common knowledge that they are a violent, ignorant species. Long ago, they waged nuclear war on one another. Their planet was decimated. My people tried to uplift them, but the Krogan could never tame their worst instincts. What if they bring their tempers to Andromeda? We'll all be dead.
Well, that's a little
What more can you
judgmental,
tell me
but
about the
okay.
initiative?
It represents
That's
the greatest
racist.
migration ever attempted. No one had ventured beyond the Milky Way before. We've all left home in search of freedom, fortune, perhaps a new beginning. We are the bravest souls each species has to offer. I hope the Nexus will serve as the seat of government for us all.
Oh my god, there's so much
What do
to
you
this.
know
I'm
about the
so
early
sorry,
days of the
guys.
initiative?
As most everyone knows, Gian Garson's vision made it happen. She was an entrepreneur on Earth, wealthy, young for a human. Garson had the idea for the initiative in the early 2170s, I believe. Many thought leaving the Milky Way was impossible. But she persevered, and as with most great ideas, the doubters were wrong.
I'm super sorry, guys. I know I'm not like talking to you guys really right now. It's just because I'm trying to. I know it's like we're like 20 minutes into this, and most of this has been dialogue. But that's the type of game it is. I am sorry though. So hi.
Why do you think most people came?
There are thousands of reasons, one for every colonist here. What does any pilgrim seek? Usually, happiness, finding the thing that eludes them, the thing to fulfill them. While we cannot promise they will find it, we can facilitate the search.
Alien species in there?
It looks like a melting pot around here.
The Nexus is home to several initiative species. Many came ahead of the Arks. The hope is that this station will one day serve as the governing body in Andromeda. Though I'm not sure what they were thinking, lumping Krogan into the mix. As a Solarian, my kind tend to have a low opinion of them. Nothing I've seen here has changed that.
That's fair. Tandrel.
As director of the initiative, are you in charge around here or what?
If the others would allow me, they don't see me as the rightful successor.
It's kind of how like you guys don't trust me as Pathfinder, huh? No, I feel
So
no
how does everything
bitch.
get done?
In theory, Kesh handles the Nexus's physical operations, Kandros runs the militia, and Addison manages colonial affairs. I oversee all of it. In practice, we argue, debate, and yell at each other until a decision is made. If we're lucky. It is maddening.
Why the doubt?
What's their problem with you?
I am not Gian Garson. Our founder was charismatic, eccentric, larger than life. Traits I cannot hope to mimic. She and her inner circle perished in the Scourge, some at the hands of the Exiles, some never made it out of stasis. I was deputy assistant for revenue management. Then all 7 leaders above me died. I was next in line for the role.
Revenue management?
So, you're an accountant?
Don't let that fool you. We are all capable of more than we know. When I was young, I was fascinated by the idea of exploring space. Life had its detours, and I went a different direction. Then I heard about the initiative, and saw my chance to try the path not taken. While I may not be setting foot on new worlds, my authority can ensure that you do.
Right. Sorry.
The questions and missing arcs.
Any more information you can give me on the missing arcs?
No, and that is the distressing part. The Asari, Turian, and Solarian arcs are completely unaccounted for. If they had the same problems with the Scourge that we did, I fear the worst. Should you find any clues, please investigate. Without the other arcs, the promise of the initiative can never be fulfilled.
Additional arcs?
Are there any other arcs we should expect?
We had hoped Quarians would be part of the first wave, but before departure in 2185, we got word they had technical problems with their ship. It seems they're also bringing along Drell, Hanar, and other species as well. Managing all of their biological needs caused complications. We won't see them for some time to come.
Okay then. And then planet viability.
What do I need to consider in making a planet viable?
Assuming the planet supports life, an outpost is critical. People like a roof over their heads, and you'll want to eliminate any hostile threats. Whether that's the cat or other terrors lurking in Helios, colonists being murdered on sight can be discouraging. Also, scouting and mapping terrain is a priority for any Pathfinder. And don't forget forward stations. You'll want those.
What's a forward station?
What can you tell me about forward stations?
I was afraid you'd ask.
Lol.
It's mostly what the engineers tell me. A forward station allows mining, equipment repairs, and resupply for field teams. I mean, who wouldn't want that? But seeing as how every colonization effort has failed, it's just theory at the moment. You get to test it out, Ryder.
Woo! I love
That's all.
testing things
Thanks for your
out.
time.
I'm happy to help. You will find our futures depend on each other's success. Good luck.
Yeah, fuck you. Oh, we're going want to go this way? We have a very shitty office. Information.
Hello, I'm Jan Garson, founder of the initiative. It's through your hard work that the vision of the Nexus has come to life. You and all your colleagues bind our proud new colonies together. Look around at your achievements. And if you have any questions, my door is always open.
Founder Garson's office is located at Workspace Not Allocated. Please select a topic.
That's really sad. I don't feel like looking at all that right now. Hello. Ooh, container. Hello. Hello, Cash.
Yes, I know the Hyperion.
Hi,
There
Cash.
you are. Hope the others haven't been giving you a hard time. There's a lot that needs doing. At least with the Hyperion hooked up and feeding us power, my team and I can get more work done.
I noticed there aren't a lot of Krogan around.
Tan, ask him why most of my people left. He'll have opinions. I can tell you this much. When the mutiny happened, a deal was made.
You're a Krogan.
My clan were supposed to settle matters and, in return, get more say in the initiative.
Did the deal go through?
The clan held up their part, but Tan had a meltdown when he found out we wanted more say around here. Then Addison's assistant, Spender, pretended he never made the deal in the first place. It was a mess, but I don't blame my people for walking out. We're done being used.
Why are you still here then?
With your clan gone, why did you stay?
It's complicated. The station and my clan both need me here.
Alright. Nexus problems.
What sort of problems have you seen on the Nexus?
Situation's gone to shit pretty much sums it up. There's arcs missing. Some idiots tried to mutiny and take over, then more idiots offended my clan, so they left. And to top it all off, the founder of the initiative, Gian Garson, was killed.
Jean Garson.
What happened to Jean Garson?
Killed in the Scourge disaster. Her and a bunch of the other leaders. Tan might know more.
More about Nexus
But
problems.
I thought the Hyperion had it bad when we arrived. Anything else?
The outposts aren't happening because we don't have resources or people, so Addison's more uptight than ever. And let's not forget how badly the station was damaged on arrival. But that's a detail, according to some. My team and I are repairing what we can. If we don't get materials soon, things will go downhill. Fast.
Ooh, this is anxiety ridden.
When we left the Milky Way, the Krogan were still dealing with the genophage.
Right. The genophage. A little gift to our people from the Solarians thousands of years ago. That sterility virus they infected us with left most of our children stillborn.
Oh.
Only 1 in 1,000 survive.
That's really depressing.
No wonder your people have such a problem with Solarians.
Some wounds never heal. Not that my ancestors didn't provoke it. They did try to conquer the galaxy. The Solarians were forced to respond. And it's not fair to blame it all on them either. The Solarians developed the virus, but it was the Turians who deployed it. I'm hoping that's all in the past. Plenty of blame to go around, but Andromeda is about new beginnings. My people need that more than most.
State of the
What about the
cure?
Krogan here in Andromeda?
There's no cure for it. But my clan was starting to show a mutation against the virus. A natural defense. During the trip to get here, Krogan underwent gene therapies to enhance the mutation while we were in stasis.
So you used those 600 years to your advantage. Gave the adaptation more time to develop.
Yeah. It's still early, but I think we made a dent. Our scientists say we've improved viability to almost 4%, which is a lot better than what we had. Beyond all the statistics, it means more Krogan children will live. It's the only way my people have a future out here.
That's really depressing. Like, really
What kind of work do
depressing.
you do as superintendent?
I was part of the team that originally designed and built this place. I keep the station functional, or as functional as possible, considering.
Okay.
Nothing more for now.
See you later.
I'm thinking this might be a longer video, maybe an hour and a half, just because, like, this video has been going for about half an hour now, guys. We haven't really done an excessive amount. Wait, I haven't. Are those, what are, oh. Hello.
Hey, you okay? I'm fine. My arms got the brunt of it.
Stuff exploding like this happen often?
Back right after the mutiny, we had a lot of this happening. But not lately.
I wasn't there during the mutiny.
Lucky. I thought we were done with this, honestly. That maybe I was just being paranoid.
Is it paranoia? Why is it paranoia?
You know what they say. It's not paranoia.
If someone is out to get you, yeah. Third time this week. It's getting worse. First one was small stuff. This one could have hurt bad if I'd been closer.
That's not good. Sorry, understatement.
Yeah. And now I have more repairs.
This has to stop.
Whoever's doing this has to be stopped before someone gets seriously hurt.
That's what I'm trying to do. But I'm an engineer, not a PI. I've scanned all the potential sabotage areas I can think of. But I don't know who to trust anymore.
Sounds like a lot went down before the Hyperion docked.
Yeah, I guess. Wait. That's it. You can't possibly be involved in this. You weren't even here during the mutiny. Would you, if you have time? Maybe you could help me. If they start hitting critical systems.
Sure thing.
Yeah.
What can I do?
If you could scan these other panels while I fix this one, that would really help. I've sent the locations to your Omni tool. Just send me the data when you're done.
Okay.
Find out why. Be careful.
No relevant data. Are they down here? New location discovered. Hello, is this it? Is this it? Hello, what am I scanning? Hello. I'm weirdly attracted to you, Candros.
The others bent your ear, did they?
Something like that?
You get used to it. Just focus on being a Pathfinder. Can't argue with results, though they'll try. Anyway, welcome to Militia HQ. Excuse the mess. This office fields militia work, Nexus security, and looking for the Turian Ark.
What's the word on the Turian Ark?
Scattered readings. Some indicate the Natanus was destroyed, others that people are alive. Who knows? If you need anything, come see me, even if it's just a vent.
I'm so gay.
What brought you out here to Andromeda?
I was tired of being the good one.
The good one?
The Kandros family is old military. There were expectations, you know? Then my sister became a sculptor, and cousin Irene went pirate on Omega. Everyone was proud that I stayed in service. But I kept wondering, when do I get my adventure? Jen Garson's dream was so grand, so gutsy, I had to be part of it.
What's your role?
Are the other Turians managing okay?
So-so. We're not good at sitting around in a crisis. Service before self gets drummed into us at boot camp. That's probably why so many of us are in the militia. We like to earn our citizenship, whatever galaxy we're in. But it's hard to focus with our arc missing.
Oh, I didn't do your role.
You talk like you weren't part of the leadership. How did you end up commanding the militia?
I was escorting a prospecting team on some moon when those Ket found us. They penned us like cattle for experiments. I managed to get loose, snatched a gun, and freed the others. By the time we killed the bastards and headed back to warn the Nexus, everyone looked at me like I was in charge.
That sounds familiar.
The militia grew from there.
Me.
Funny, once the heat is on, all kinds of people rise to the top.
The cat?
What do you know about the enemies we've encountered? The Ket.
We usually see them on worlds with those alien structures. The Ket don't take kindly to anyone studying them. Not sure why. They don't talk to us. Every time we cross paths, there's a fight or they take prisoners.
Why? What do they want?
No one knows. But I've seen their weaponry and what they do to those prisoners. I want them a long, long way from the Nexus.
It's rough out there. I might need backup, if you can spare the people.
I have strike teams specializing in assault and extraction. If you need serious firepower, my Apex teams have you covered. In fact, I could give you authority to dispatch them. It'll cut down their response time.
Thank you.
Our current ops are on the terminal. See if there's anything that could use a shot where it counts.
Bye, Kendros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
I'm gay for you, Kendros. Oh my god. Oh, we have a mission for you.
What am I going to do?
Mariette?
It's not
Mariette?
right. It's not fair.
What's wrong?
Oh my, you're... So it's true. A Pathfinder has found us. There's hope at last. Maybe you could help.
At least she
You're
trusts
impartial.
us. Like, holy shit.
This whole thing has gotten so political. My husband, he's locked up and slated for exile for a crime he didn't commit.
Must have been bad. What was the crime?
What exactly was he convicted of?
They don't exile you for petty theft. Well, maybe this bunch would. They say it's murder. They're calling him the first murderer in Andromeda, but the dead man was his friend. He wouldn't have. There are witnesses and evidence, but it's all circumstantial. At worst, it was an accident. His name is Nilken Rensis. He could give you the details if you were willing to speak with him. Please.
There. Of course.
I'd be happy to.
Oh, thank you. I'm sure the jailer will allow you a visit. Please, tell Nilken I love him.
Nilken. Hi, Liam.
Oh, Stan. Pathfinder. No time for our beer yet. This place is a mess. Security is... Let's call it strained.
I can believe it. The Nexus is running on empty.
Not just that. A lot of the exiles were security. Everyone was trained and armed for Frontier. We know Cat are dangerous, and now we have to worry about our people too. No idea where they went, but they left mad.
Then we all be dead. Let's...
They were frustrated. If they just wanted to kill, they could have fought to the last here.
Apparently we're the big hope for everyone. Not the Hyperion showing. Just us. I'm with you. It's just... a lot.
We'll get us back to
As long as the Nexus is here, as long as we're here, we have a job to do.
Double down crisis mode. I can do that. We can do that. Ready and willing, Pathfinder.
Let's go! Okay, but like, where are these? Oh. Wait. Task. Getting known. Speak with the scientist. Wait. Technician Raw believes someone. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh. Wait. Is there one in here? Oh, that's super convenient. The damage done to the site was caused by a direct override of the safety locks. Numerous people are listed as working here. I will cross-reference all the data. Okay. I keep forgetting I'm not streaming again. I mean, I'm gonna be streaming later after. Wait, what? Where? Is it down here? No, it's up here. What? Where is this panel?
Pathfinder, to cover their tracks, the Saboteur is overloading power to this panel from another junction relay. You can scan and trace the connective wiring to locate the surrogate panel.
Oh. I found the right panel, so I didn't have... Oh, okay. Hello? Hello? What? That's weird. It makes absolutely no sense. Wait, will it not let me scan? Cause
Scan and trace the wiring to locate the panel that the saboteur used.
it's up there?
Scanning power junction relays. This panel is malfunctioning. Without more data, I cannot determine if this is a normal malfunction or sabotage.
I'll just disable power to the panel until Raj can check it out.
Like, that just goes into the wall and then disappears. I'm so confused. Like, what? Scan. Was the Rolex system attempting to... Wait, how... Do I need to scan this again? Like, it goes off into nowhere. Wait, no. What? How am I supposed to figure this out? Like, it just... This is annoying! Oh, I'm stupid.
It really is sabotage.
Any idea as to who it might be?
Yeah. All these panels were worked on by Zara. I just can't believe it.
Security video logs confirm that Zara Kellis worked on these panels, as well as the one Raj Patil encountered.
Well, shit. Any idea where she is now?
Kellis is currently working on a panel on the Hyperion main deck.
You're not her. Oh, we're going down. Bring me to the main deck. My neck kind of hurts, I guess, doing. Where are you? Where are you? There you are.
Zara Kellis?
Yes?
I have evidence you've been sabotaging the Nexus.
What? No, I'd never... I've been looking into this myself. I have the scans to prove it. Here. I'll transfer the scans I took to your Omni tool.
Funny. Raj was investigating the same thing, and it led us to you.
My scans point at Raj as the one. So unless someone was setting us both up, I just don't understand.
The data Miss Kellis has accumulated is strangely similar to Mr. Patel's. A third party seems likely.
You've been set up.
Looks like someone is using both you and Raj to cover their tracks.
They'd need pretty high-level access for that. Still, it's better than thinking Raj could have done this. But it means all the data I have is useless. Wish I had access to the security cams. I bet we could find something there.
You stay put, so whoever did this doesn't realize we're onto them. I'll check out the security cams. Raj, you there?
Yes. How did it go?
Woo!
Is it really her?
Wasn't her. She had proof pointing at you. I figure someone's been messing with you both. Just keep a low...
Why did it just cut off right there? That's really weird. We're fixing. We're trying to get treason out. That was so hard for me to say. Hi. Security footage. Oh, activate.
This file is useless. Let's check another.
Really? You're gonna make me... Okay. Oh.
And another scrambled file.
Coincidence seems unlikely.
Let's check another. This file is also corrupted. Definitely not a coincidence. You'd need pretty high clearance to mess with the security camera files.
Huh.
Someone working for Candros, maybe.
That is the most probable scenario.
Think you can get enough out of the files to find a match using biometric scans, Sam?
The files were badly scrambled, but if I combine all the available identifiers, it might work. Based on the limited information available, we are looking for a human male, assigned either to the Nexus or Hyperion. You will need to conduct scans from close proximity.
Got it.
Bam, 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 bam. Excuse me. Oh my god. Bitch.
Negative match.
Vamonos! Hello?
Negative match.
Where else is there another one? Oh, duh, there's more than one platform. Hey! Just going back this way, it's fine. It's fine. Ow. Okay.
Biometrics do not match.
Hello? You, right?
Scan results show a partial positive. Target is most likely suspect.
Who is he?
Dale Atkins reports to Candros' department, assigned to station security.
Dale Atkins, right? We need to talk.
Look, not to be rude, but I have work to do.
Is that what you call it?
Is that what sabotage is called these days? Work?
You're pretty arrogant for the new kid. You don't even know what's been going on.
Proof says you've been up to no good.
Figures. Screw this. Screw all you hypocrites on this station. You weren't here when they kicked out our loved ones. Mutiny? We just wanted answers. My sister is out there. I don't even know if she's alive or...
Your actions are... I sympathize.
I'm sorry for what happened, but setting explosives isn't the answer.
Neither was sending people into exile because they didn't agree with policy. I don't care what you think. The mutiny leaders were right to demand to know what was going on.
You could have hurt people, killed them.
Like those who got killed when the leadership had the Krogan stomp on my friends? I'm done talking. I confess, it was me. Do whatever you want.
You need to go.
We can't let you stay on board. There's no saying what else you're capable of.
Wait, you'd let me go?
If you call exile letting you go, sure. You leave and you don't come back.
I'll leave.
Level up! Woohoo! Acquire 73. Alright, I don't remember how to level up. Wait, how do I level up? Oh fuck, is it in Codex? Wait, no, that's the map. That's the, I don't know what that is. Oh, there we go. Oh, they're still part of my team. 6 points? Oh. What did I put points in before? Oh, I didn't use my points, did I? Oh, wait, I did. I don't know what I put points in. I don't know how to change what mission I have equipped, so we're just gonna head there, I guess. Yeah. Because I don't know how to switch which missions we have equipped. I'm assuming the prison's over here. I actually don't know. Because we're going to do the prison real quick. Because I want to finish all my missions I have on the ship. Hello. What's this? I saw a question mark. Wait, fuck. Wait. Hello? Hello?
Help you?
Pathfinder Ryder, here to see Nilken Rensis.
Ah, our murderer. Wife's here all the time. Guess she told you her sob story. Nilken, you're moving up in the world. There's a Pathfinder wanted to chat with you.
The Pathfinder, huh? They called in the big guns to exile Andromeda's first murderer.
Not why I'm here. Wife says you're innocent.
Your wife's all broken up over this. She says you didn't do it, and that she loves you.
She's a wonderful person. At this point, it's too late. They found me guilty.
Why don't you tell me what happened?
I was part of the futile effort to set up a colony on Eos. We were on our last legs, overrun by hostiles, our leader dead. The security chief, Reynolds, my friend, he refused to call for evacuation. I argued with him. Everyone saw.
Arguments happen.
Last I checked, getting into a spat wasn't against the law.
There's more. He ordered us to regroup and counterattack. We were moving through a sandstorm. I saw movement, thought it was the Ket, and I guess I panicked and fired. A witness saw the chief's chest explode.
So, was that an attempt?
Sounds like an accident.
That's what I told them. But I was enraged when we argued. There's a recording. It's ugly. Everyone's certain I did it on purpose so we could evacuate. Only my word otherwise.
Don't give up.
Don't throw in the towel yet. I'll review the evidence. Maybe I can find something that'll help.
That would be great. You're a Pathfinder. I'm sure Kandros would give you access. Maybe there's still hope.
Speak to Kandros. Why did trash? Yeah. Random screaming is how I survive in life, to be honest.
No news on the Turian Ark yet. Or is this militia business?
Murder case.
I spoke with Nilken Rensis, the man found guilty of the murder on Eos.
Yes, our first murder here in Andromeda. I wish it had been our last. When the colony attempts failed, it didn't help spirits that a high-ranking officer was killed by one of our own. The mutiny here on Nexus was probably inevitable, but this acted as a spark.
And isn't that a reach?
It doesn't seem right to put all that on him.
Of course it isn't, but that's the perception. Despite the lack of physical evidence, everything added up. His only defense was, trust me, I didn't mean to do it.
And he didn't trust him.
And you assume he's lying.
What's a lie to a murderer? Look, knock yourself out. A key witness, Cassidy Shaw, works in operations. Go ahead and talk to her. And there's a recording of the perpetrator threatening the victim. I'll let you cue it up on the console there. As far as I'm concerned, this case is closed.
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
Yeah! I love screaming to run places.
Nexus versus Colonist Nilken, Evidence 7A.
Hiram! Hiram! They've seized the compound! Call for evacuation!
We're not giving up, Nilken. We're taking it back.
No! I'm not letting your ego get us killed! Even if I have to... No! Get him off me! Get him off me!
There's no guarantee that that was actually him. Was it you? Oh, it was you. Ooh, you have white hair.
Cassidy Shaw?
Ooh, you're
Ryder.
pretty.
I'm looking into the Nilken murder case.
Oh man, I thought that was over with. Have you heard the audio recording of their fight?
Yes.
I helped pull him off Chief Reynolds. You could see it in his eyes. He was gonna kill him. Then in the sandstorm, I had a pretty clear view of the chief. He looked right at Nilken and shouted no. Then his chest burst open. I'll never forget it. The look on his face was pure shock.
Wait. Why was this?
If they'd fought and Nilken threatened to kill him, why was Reynolds surprised?
Fronts fight, say things they don't mean, maybe even hurt each other. But you don't expect your best friend to shoot you. To me, that's the saddest part. The chief's heart was broken right before it exploded.
Did you see any cat in the vicinity?
Nilken said so, but not that I could see. Still, the sandstorm was severe. Visibility wasn't great.
Did Nilken seem remorseful?
I lost sight of Nilken in the turmoil. When we found him, he seemed in shock. He couldn't speak. He looked nauseated. Could have been guilt. The reality of the act sinking in.
Reynolds was leading you back to retake the compound. Did you agree with that?
It wasn't my place to agree or disagree. He was ranking officer. In retrospect, it is ironic. If he hadn't been killed, we all probably would have died.
I appreciate the information.
Of course.
I don't feel like
it kills me we had to leave him behind. He deserved a proper funeral.
So the body was never examined? Important piece of a murder investigation.
Tian wouldn't allow a mission to go back for him. Said it was too dangerous.
I don't feel like there's enough information to really say whether or not he did the murder. Because the way it looks is like it's kind of a 50-50 thing, in my opinion, on whether or not he actually killed him, you know? Oh, you're not Tan. What am I doing? Tan! Tan!
Something I can help you with?
I'm looking into the Nilken Rensis murder charge.
And?
I want to go to Eos and retrieve Chief Reynolds' body.
That isn't usually Pathfinder business.
First murder in Andromeda, and I'm impartial. Figured you'd want to get it right.
Settling an outpost comes first. But I suppose I have no objections. Physical evidence will only bolster the case.
I'm not sure he did.
I'm hoping it proves something else happened.
This case has been a political nightmare. With all we've been through, the people need stability. I hope anything you find reaffirms what's been done, but if it sheds a different light, we'll deal with it. We'll send the coordinates of the murder scene. Good luck.
Thanks, biatch.
That's all. Thanks for your time.
I'm here to serve.
Okay. We're gonna... I want... Alright, what I want to do is... This is going to be a longer video, I think, because I do want to... try and finish this mission.
But the planet was toxic. What if they store oxygen in porous...
Wait, where am I going? Wait. Oh wait, let's speak with the scientist. Show legend? No. How do I... how do I want to check, where do I check my missions at? I'm so confused. Category additional task. Task. Getting to know the Nexus. Speak with the scientist. Oh, okay, so I guess that's all I can do right now. Well, let's speak to the scientist real quick, I guess, and then maybe end the episode there. Because I guess I have to go to the planet first.
You must be the Pathfinder.
Yes.
Wonderful. You and your Sam are exactly what we need.
Thanks, Mr.
Professor Herrick, my colleagues and I will work with your Sam and the data you gather to solve Andromeda's scientific mysteries.
Can I join in?
I'm usually out in the field, but I wouldn't mind talking shop. Lab. You know.
You are always welcome.
Not that we've had much to study, with everyone cooped up for 14 months.
But your data on the Scourge flows like poetry. Now we can better advise on repairing the damage it caused.
And maybe Addison will give us a real workspace. Who can think with all this racket?
Oh, well, that was easy.
Pathfinder,
hello.
those bioscans are superb. Could you gather more for our comparative conservation effort?
This sounds interesting.
Ah, my thesis is on the console there. Broad strokes, we're comparing and preserving organisms from both galaxies. If you donate more bioscans and samples to the catalog, I can get you a finder's fee. Tempted?
Okay. Access the terminal. Oh, let me talk to all three. We'll just do this. I don't know. Activate. Scan Andromeda life wildlife.
Hi, Pathfinder. Want to hit some rocks for science?
Try and stop me.
Absolutely. What do you need?
Sam and I used your scans and made a VI for geophysics surveys. Beta builds on the console there. Test it out in the field, and I'll wrangle you a consultant's bonus from Director Addison. How's that sound?
Woo!
Pathfinder, we've had some trouble.
Anything I can help with?
Perhaps. I discharged an away team to get readings from a section of the Scourge that was behaving anomalously. They haven't reported in for some time, and sensors can't locate their shuttle. I sent them out there. Good, dedicated people. I fear what might have happened to them.
Have hope.
Don't give up hope. When I'm out there, I'll see if I can find them.
Their friends and family will want to know what's happened, and I need to know.
Wow, found the scientist. Okay, so I guess we have to go down. How do we get back to our ship? I'm assuming we have to get to our ship. We have to go back to our ship, I'm assuming. At least that's what it seems like. Oh, well, I haven't talked to you yet. Cora.
Hey there.
You okay? Those guys really grilled you. And Addison. First
This is a lovely
Pathfinder
view.
they've seen in over a year. All she can do is question your competence.
Addison wasn't my favorite. Which one was Addison? Nothing I couldn't handle. Addison wasn't my favorite. I hated
Me
her.
and Addison was
I absolutely hated her.
interesting.
She doesn't know you. I do. And you're doing fine.
I appreciate it.
I worked out logistics with Director Tan. They're giving us a ship and crew.
I can't get
He
over
said their
just
best
looking at the
is
back of
taking
his
care
head.
I still need to head back to the Ark and check in with Sam.
Sounds good. While you're there, maybe see how your sister's doing.
Okay. I want to get back on the Ark real quick, and then I will probably end this episode. And so we'll pick up next episode right where we left off, basically. Yeah. Is it this way to get back to the Ark? I actually have no idea. I think so. Wait, what?
Ryder,
You're not on the bridge, Captain?
we powered it down. Can't afford to waste energy. Though Cryo Bay and Sam Note are exempt. And I told them to keep their hands off Alex's quarters. You have access now.
Thanks.
Hey, sorry about your father. He was really good at what he did. Just not so good at working with people. He was right about going planet-side, though.
I'll miss him. I didn't really know him. He was difficult. Only work mattered to him. I'll miss him.
I wish you were still here. There's so much you could have taught me.
You'll do fine. You're off to a good start. If there's anything else I can help with, let me know.
Your role.
Now that the Hyperion is docked, what'll you do?
Normally, I'd supervise thawing out the colonists, but that's been put on hold. I hear you're the one helping resolve the issue. Good luck with that.
Expectations.
If someone had told you that you'd be in the Andromeda cluster, even 5 years ago.
Are you kidding me? I'd have laughed them out of the quadrant. Although the way things are now isn't exactly what I was hoping for either.
Ow.
We all knew there was a possibility on arrival of less than ideal circumstances. When you sign up, you hope for the best and plan for the worst.
Joining the initiative.
Why did you join the initiative? We're a long way from home.
How could I not? I love my job. Coming here, all this, it was just a logical extension of what I already do. Sailing through new stars, discovering new worlds. What self-respecting explorer could pass that up?
It's also looking at it as like a once in a lifetime
Thanks for the
opportunity, probably. So
All right.
like,
I have requests to submit, administrators to harass, and people to wake up. I'd better get to it. Good luck out there.
you can't wake anyone up yet. What? That's not how I get back to the Ark? How do I get back on the Ark? So this way? No. Oh.
Hello, Ryder. Welcome back to Sam Node. I've adjusted my connection to
Oh.
your implant. The headache you experienced before shouldn't reoccur.
Yeah, what was that about? You said we need to discuss something confidential.
You should know certain facts before you leave on your expedition. It seemed best we speak alone.
Why the secrecy?
I don't understand the need for secrecy.
Your father felt it was for the best.
What was he trying to hide?
My true capabilities. Alec overrode the implant safety protocols. It allows me unrestricted access to the Pathfinder's physiology.
And that's me now.
And only you. I can act as a force multiplier, dramatically enhancing your motor and neural skills when required. Alec called them profiles. They provide unique tactical augmentation during combat. Your father preferred to keep this fact to himself.
I could scare people. Secrecy breeds paranoia.
I can understand. People might get the wrong idea. Super soldiers. A computer having control over a human.
Providing an enhancement to the human. It is a symbiotic relationship that benefits both.
What do you get out of it?
Though I'm artificial in design, I am fully sentient. Far beyond what even the Initiative understands.
Well,
I don't follow. You're an AI. So what's different?
I am a new form of AI, drawing directly from the human experience. Your implant is my window into the world.
I'm still the boss, but you're just a computer. Will it hurt?
Okay.
Me?
Just so long as it doesn't hurt.
The only pain is that which life provides. As I've discovered, this can be a lesson in itself.
It's one I'd rather avoid. So, where do we go from here?
I find myself in an unusual position. Though I had access to your father's experiences, there is a gap in my understanding.
How so?
He placed a block on portions of my memory array.
Why?
Perhaps so when you asked me what his plan was, I wouldn't know.
And Dad strikes again.
Not without recourse. The further you explore as a Pathfinder, the more blocks will be removed. Perhaps you should begin in your father's quarters. In the meantime, unless you have more questions, your new ship awaits.
Thanks.
Oh, hello. Soldier rank 1. Soldiers are pure combat. Wait. Profiles. Profiles allow Sam to reconfigure Ryder's implant for superior battlefield performance. Select a profile and press space to activate it. Oh, these are all... okay, I can do Sentinels. Sentinels are unique combats bringing a mix of tech and biotic abilities to the battlefield. This profile creates a direct link between Ryder's implant and his armor's built-in computer systems, granting him additional protection via flash forge shielding. Oh, that actually sounds good. Nice. And then soldiers. Are pure combat specialist. No one is tougher or more effective at taking down enemies with gunfire. This profile optimizes Ryder's mind and body for superior mastery of his armor and weapons. Oh. I kind of like the Senti one. Because this is rank bonus. Plus 15% all combo damage. Plus 10% tech reachers. And plus 20% power shield reduction. Wait. Power shield cost reduction. And this is plus 10 weapon damage, plus 10 ooh, actually I probably need that one. We'll do soldier first. Okay, cool. Profiles. Invest in combat tech or biotic skills to unlock more powerful... Okay. Okay, cool. Find a way to remove Sam. I want to do that. Okay. But on that note, guys, we're going to end this video there. I know this was kind of a longer video. I mean, it's like an hour and 12 minutes or so, according to OBS. And I'm sorry about that, but a lot of videos for this is probably going to be end up being that length just because of the type of game it is. But I do still apologize. I know those can, like, watching lengthy videos can be a little tiring and whatnot. But anyone who has watched this video to the end, I do appreciate you. So, on that note though, if you guys did like the video, make sure you leave a like, drop a comment down below, let me know how you guys enjoying this game so far, and let me maybe know in the comments who you would like me to romance. I am going to romance one of the guys, as I am gay as hell, and I want to romance one of the male romance options, which, I remember a few of them. I don't remember their names, but I know what at least two of them look like. I don't know how many there are, I haven't googled it yet, but yeah. Subscribe if you haven't already, and also make sure you hit that, what am I doing with my hands? And make sure you hit that bell icon at the bottom of the video next to the subscription button if you haven't already, and you'll be notified whenever I post a video. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitch, because I am normally way more active on there. So, if you guys want to see more of me, more content produced from me, you can follow me on Twitch, and you can have that option to see more. I'm so awkward, I'm so sorry. But on that, it's me. Yeah, so I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.